Morning. It is about 20 past 4 in the morning. Sun is due up at about 25 past 5. So I've decided that, being a bit of an insomniac, decided to stay up and just go out for the sunset and make it in time for a change. I had a few beers last night, so I am just walking it into the town instead of taking the car, actually. The sky is looking really nice. There's some really nice pink colours there. So I'm going to walk as quick as I can down to the Custom House Quay in Greenock and see if there are any nice shots I can pick up. I've also purchased a drone over the last couple of days, so I've been giving that a go. It's been going quite well, so hopefully I'll get some nice drone footage for this as well. So better get going and get down there, or otherwise I'll end up late again. So I made it just in time. The sun is rising behind me and I am going to be shooting this lamppost here. I've not had a lot of time to come up with a composition, so I quite like how it's still on, so I've got to be quick. It'll kind of contrast nice with the dark cloud and obviously the sun rising as well. It's a beautiful morning. There's a lot of mist and stuff like that in the hills. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shot, see how it turns out. It's not going to be great. I'm just doing it to try and get some sleep, if I'm honest with you. What I'll do after that is get the drone out and let you see how it looks. The sun is just starting to pop over the top of the hill there, so I've got to make this quick. This is called the Beacon Arts Centre in Inverclyde, where they host shows and concerts and all sorts of other things. It's got beautiful big glass panel windows and obviously the sun's beaming off of it. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking a wide angle shot, f11, no filters, maybe bracket the exposure by one stop on either side and try and catch all the highlights and the shadows, and we'll see how this one turns out. I've got to be quick before that sun comes up and ruins everything, so I'll be as quick as I can and get this done. For a change, it is a lovely bright sunny morning. Today I'm going to do a bit of long exposure photography. The conditions aren't great for anything much more than that, to be quite honest. So the first place I'm going to go is I'm going to head to a place locally, small glen with a few small waterfalls in it, but the way the water moves it can capture really well in a long exposure. And the next place I'm going to go to is the abandoned power station called Inverkip Power Station. I've not been down there yet. It's been abandoned now for about the last 5 or 6 years since the tower got blown up. Apparently you can actually walk through it now as well, so I know there's a big long pier in it and it's right on the sea, so I'm going to go in there and see if there's any long exposure images we can get there. But first things first, I am going to go and find me some waterfalls. So we'll head down there and we shall see how it goes. Well, I've just spent the last part of 20 minutes driving about the streets trying to find it. As I said, I've been here before, but it's been so long I forgot exactly where it was because it's quite hidden. But however, we're here, and as you can probably hear, there are quite a lot of waterfalls. I've just had a wee peer down the ditch there, and there seems to be quite a lot of water as well. It might be too much, but we'll go for a wander and we'll see what we come across. It's a really lovely place, there's not a soul about, so I've got the whole place to myself. So we'll have a look and see what we can come up with. So I've managed to find the waterfall I was looking for. The only problem is there's quite a big gap between me and where I'm actually supposed to be, and obviously there's quite a lot of fast flowing water in between. Part of me thinks I can jump it, the other part of me thinks just get my shoes and socks off and go for it, so I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I think it's going to have to be the shoes and socks off. Fingers crossed I don't fall in. Right, so I've safely made it over with my shoes and socks off. I've just set up the composition behind me. It's still quite bright, so I put on a 6-stop filter, ND filter, and it's given me about 15 seconds. And you'll probably see just behind me here all the bubbles moving. So what I'm trying to do is try to capture that in the shot as well. It's really loud here because there is quite a lot of water, so I'll get the shot taken as quick as I can, and then we'll move on to the next location. Right, so I've made it back out from the burn and up the gully, and if you probably know already guessed, it's raining. I left the car, there was beautiful sunny skies, blue skies, and now it's absolutely teeming it down. So I'm going to get back to the car as quick as I can and try and go on to the next location. Hopefully this is just a shower, but it's absolutely battering it down, so I better get up here quick. So I've come down to the abandoned Inverkit power station, and just to our luck, all the gates for the pier have now been welded off. These have probably been welded off within about the last 2 days. I've seen photographs on Instagram of people jumping off the pier, etc., but we've not got any luck. So what I'm doing is I am under the pier, shooting back the way. Sunset is pretty poor, so what I'm doing is just playing about with a long exposure, probably going black-white because there's not much in the sky, and see what we can do. Inverkit power station was blown up about 7 years ago, and I was on a beach just 2 miles left there, watching it. There was some shockwave for the blast. I'll put a wee video up and let you see the before and after, and show you some drone footage of the place. So I've just arrived back at the house, and today started off really well with blue skies and just got progressively worse from there. The picture from underneath the pier I wasn't very happy with. It was pretty poor. There was no sunset. It wasn't what I wanted in the first place. I really wanted to be on top of it. But obviously it's been welded closed, so there's not much you can do, and you don't always get a picture, so this video probably shows that. But anyway, it was good being at the power station. It was something a bit different for a change. So thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and if you really enjoyed it, then hit subscribe as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all later.